A very good evening, pool lovers. In these ongoing matches here, two quarterfinals at the same time, which I am streaming on two platforms respectively. The Facebook page has Moses Mafia leading 4-0 against Laban Ariho. The YouTube stream has Cesar Chandiga leading 1-0 against Ronnie Kyeyune, a match that is clearly having the youngster in Ronnie Kyeyune winning a first and equalizing and putting the black and making the score 1-1. The special thing about the match on YouTube is that the Zambian in Moses Mafia is the only player in the competition that is yet to lose a frame. If he wins the ongoing frame, he will be the first player in my close memory in any Ugandan comp to qualify for the semi-finals without losing a single frame in the tournament. I don't remember that one happening whatsoever. And there is a chance that he could take on Cesar in the semis. Real reason that you guys have to keep me company from now up to the end of this competition, which is living up to the time as expected, because if I can look at the time, it is only 25 minutes past 9. And yes, after these two quarterfinals, then we shall have one other quarterfinal, which shall happen at the same time as one semi-final. Dennis and Omar, that one will be the last match in the quarterfinals. The expectation is that one semi-final shall also be starting after this ongoing match, most likely to be Mafia against the winner between Cesar and Ronnie. Cold Mafia put the black and open up the dead pocket. The shot was on, but he was just a little bit misfortunate because White Ball was able to hit the top yellow, but it couldn't get it potted. He will simply roll the last red and allow himself just sight of the black. Whatever Moses Mafia is contemplating, this one, if he tries to put the black, then he will be into the semifinals without losing a frame. Okay, that one is a little bit lucky than calculative. Nonetheless, a win into the semifinals is Moses Mafia, and without losing a single frame. What a performance so far! The best performance from himself on Ugandan soil. That is why you are seeing a very wide smile from the Zambian who qualifies for the semifinals and is taking on maybe Cesar, maybe Ronnie Kyeyune, most likely Cesar. Final score: Moses Mafia 5 and Laban Ariho 0. In this ongoing stream, dear viewers, Cesar Chandiga leads 2-1 against Ronnie Kyeyune in one of the last quarterfinals of this ongoing 24-man comp, in which the winner will take on Moses Mafia in the first semi-final. That one will be a race to 5 or 6 depending on the organizers of this event. We are at TY Pool Arena in Garuga, Entebbe. Ronnie Hunter is one of the finest players in the region. They normally hold, the region is called Entebbe. They normally hold the tournaments that they call Entebbe's finest. There is a lot of competition between himself, the likes of Dembaba and then Lawrence. They kind of accepted Joseph Kasozi because he's like the big lion in the den, because he also comes from this area. But between Lawrence and Dangote and Dembaba, there is a lot of beef, most especially pool table related beef. The young man now equalizes. It is 2-2 between himself and Cesar, trying to take down Cesar for the very first time in his career. There is another quarter final that is also on between Moses Omara and another player called Dennis. In that one, Moses Omara is an overwhelming favorite to make the semi-final to take on Joseph Kasozi. And also we shall be having both of the semi-finals live on Facebook and YouTube respectively. One semi-final on Facebook, one semi-final on YouTube. Joseph Kasozi versus the winner between Moses Omara and Dennis. Then Moses Mafia taking on either Cesar or this guy Ronnie in the last semi-final. Big break from Cesar. Looks like a dry break, however. And yes, the tournament has so far been a Mafia show. The guy has reached the semi-finals without losing a single frame. 4-0, 4-0, 5-0. And it will be a test of his strength, but also the test of whoever of these two guys wins this quarterfinals, because they have a very fresh Moses Omara waiting for them in the semi-finals. And in the meantime, Ronnie, the guy that is wearing the white shirt, calls himself the Hunter. That's his nickname. He goes around hunting for opponents, hunting for money, hunting for pool table matches. He plays a lot of pool, but most especially in this region that is called Entebbe in Uganda, the area that is in a big part surrounded by Lake Victoria, the world's second biggest freshwater lake, which is so close to where we are. You could even walk up to the lake, and then also the area that is now next to Uganda's so far one and only international airport. The Hunter is for now getting hunted as he gets himself snookered. It was almost a very perfect shot, but a little bit of too much energy that he used drawing the white ball backwards. Other than have good white ball for any of his blues, he's snookered. It is in the meantime 1-0, Moses Omara leading against Dennis. That is Cesar opening up the game a little bit more. He needs to put a ball here. He has very, very thin white. There's a big crowd over here of pool enthusiasts. Most of them are watching these guys for the very first time. They are very excited. Players barely have playing space. So the table on which you are watching this game is the table that has the least amount of space on it. And because of that, the final shall not be played on that table. After the ongoing match between Cesar and Ronnie, we shall be having one of the semi-finals here, and then the final on the second table, where there is a match between Moses leading 1-0 against Dennis. That is Moses Omara. Now, the guy that inspires Moses Omara on the table and in real life is is about to lead as long as he clears this yellow frame. And Ronnie knows that frame number 5 is as good as gone, but also Cesar knows that he has to. It is not a formality. Him taking down Ronnie, he first has to play well because the guy is quite a decent player. Cesar 3 and Ronnie 2. Once again, rest 5. And this weekend is the tournament of the Pool Association of Uganda that is called the Grand Open Championship. Expectation of more than 100 men. Also expectation of about 50 ladies competing for about 3,000 US dollars total prize pot. Tournament organized by the Pool Association of Uganda in the Midwestern district of Fort Portal. Majority of the players involved in this competition, including the guy that is playing right now, will be in participation. In fact, most likely all 4 of the semi-finalists and about at least half of the participants in this competition. And it's what a match it was. So far, the match of the day between Kasozi and Hazard. Finally, after 8 defeats from the same player, Kasozi finally gets chance to beat Hazard. I won't call it a chance. The guy played quite well, losing the first 3 frames and then winning the next 5 to win the match 5-3 against the guy who is supposed to be his biggest rival on and yes, off the table. So you can advise him in the comment section. We are going to be having 2 semi-finals, both live, one on Facebook, one on YouTube. It will be Kasozi versus Omara Odinis, and then Cesar versus Mafia, or no, Mafia versus Cesar or Ronnie. So which match do you want on Facebook and which match do you want on YouTube? Your wish is my command. The YouTube streaming channel is this channel. The Facebook streaming page is Break and Finish Live. Please advise me which match do you want on Facebook and which do you want on YouTube. Mrs. Yohana, you said the killer is out. I think you're asking about Ibra Sejemba. He hasn't shown up to participate, so he's not part of this comp. In fact, his position lost by way of walkover. He's part of the players that, yes, lost by walkover. He was supposed to have a match, I think, against Chris Okello. Of course, since then, Chris Okello has been already beaten in the round of last 16. Miscue by Cesar. Again, chance after that foul for Ronnie to take a third, for Ronnie to equalize, to make this quarterfinal very interesting, most especially if with 3 frames to go, it will be 3-all, sorry, between these players. He's another of the Ugandan players, Ronnie Kyeyune, that I like to give example on to vindicate the fact that Ugandan pool has a lot of quality and depth. So many good players who are able, or more than able, of taking down anyone, and yet many of them are not even known. This one is in Tebe region. When you get a tournament played here, you get to see some of them. Ronnie Kyeyune, the hunter, is one of them. He's pretty much done and dusted, at least with frame number 6. The guy is looking pretty solid and also pretty serious and pretty determined to take down Cesar for the very first time ever on the black, to put it to the corner pocket on the tape left to make it 3-3. Yes, he does. 3-3. It is now a race to 2. How are you?
Fine.
What's your name and why do you like pool?
Because computer inspired me.
Computer inspires you to play pool?
Yeah.
I hope it's just about playing pool.
I love it.
You love what?
I love playing pool. And I want to meet those ladies. I also want to... You people, I'm coming for you. Get ready. I'm training. I'm coming for you.
You are coming for who in particular?
Mainly that Aka.
Anka?
Yeah. And in men, I want Simon. You inspired me, but I want to come for you.
Is it really pool you are talking about? So those are the fans, eh? For whatever reason, those are her thoughts. Elton Lee, Monsaka, you want the game between Cesar and Mafia to be on YouTube? Onesimus from Kenya, Nakuru, thank you for this, for the viewing. Molenga Chesha, you want Mafia versus Cesar on YouTube as well. Siseka John Bosco is asking why Mansour is not playing today. I don't know, he just didn't register for this one. I'm not so certain that Cesar has full sight of his last yellow. From his sense, I think he does. Now that is Cesar doing Cesar things and leads 4-3. 2 frames to go. Ronnie Kyeyune needs to win them both, or else, even after this very good fight, his tournament will come to an end. It is 1-1 in the last quarter final between Dennis and Moses Omar. Rwanda Update Channel, thank you for watching. You want the match between Cesar and Moses Mafia on YouTube? Okay, that is the match we shall have on YouTube. Kasozi fans and as well Moses Samara fans, most likely that semi-final shall be on break and finish live Facebook. Every time this guy seems to be down, he's demonstrating that he is not out. Ronnie Kyeyune still has the fight in him. He may win frame number 8 and by apple. 2 blues to go. The black is pretty much done. His only issue will be the last blue, in my opinion, because it is so close right in front of Cesar's yellow that the yellow could intercept its movement towards the top end of the table where the black is. It's where he wants the white ball to the top end of the table. This is the shot, and yes, the backspin is not enough. The issue is the yellow for Cesar. In his attacking play, Ronnie, he should not have played that look last. Off the cushion, finds the black and fouls. That one may easily be his last shot of the match. Maybe the hunter is not going to be hunting tonight. Which kind of free shot will we be having here? Cesar simply opens up 2 balls, a yellow and a black for the free shot. The rest for a player of Cesar's level. For mostly Cesar himself is a formality. By the way, up to now it's still 1-1 between Moses Omara and Dennis. Dennis could be the surprise package of the tournament. He has beaten 2 guys. Actually, he won by walkover in the first round, then he won his match in the second round. He could make a big shock if he can take down Moses Omara. Fans are being impressed by the Scorpion's queuing skills. Accurate. The hunter is gone. The Scorpion will be proceeding to the semi-final. A score that has been at least competitive. Cesar 5 and Ronnie 3.